He gently picked up the knife as if it were a toothpick, while the boss's expression was as tragic as someone painfully pulling out part of a broken key. Kane dove right in, but he was basically no match for his boss, akin to a toddler facing a bear. Nevertheless, Kane, fearless of pain, jammed the glass shards deep into his own hands like a true warrior. The boss was so dumbfounded by the scene that he almost couldn't believe his own eyes. Kane had finally managed to obtain Ben's full name. Using the bank system, Kane found Ben's address. Concerned, Andre decided to visit Ben's new place. When Kane arrived at Ben's place, it was like stepping into a video game's final boss level, with traps everywhere. And when he stepped into the kitchen, an arrow shot out like a scene from a cartoon. To avoid setting off any booby traps, Kane pushed a little cut like a kid playing detective. "What's this, a magic line?" Kane kept finding the same line, as if he'd entered the slapstick version of a labyrinth, pushing his cart further into chaos. After feeling safe, he entered the bedroom and found a balloon store uniform on the couch. Just as he was about to leave, he triggered a trap and had to call his buddy Roscoe for help, begging him to come and untie him. Otherwise, Kane would go down in history. His urgency was palpable, and Roscoe finally agreed to save the day. Even though the whole situation was ridiculous, Kane insisted they were a team. Roscoe was like, "Dude, we've literally never met." He dragged himself into a murder mystery, just when Ben's brother Andre walked through the door like a sitcom character. Andre demanded to know who Kane was. Kane claimed he was a burglar. "Yeah, right," Andre smirked. "You don't look like a thief." As he got closer, he spotted a tattoo of the address on Kane's arm. Kane's cover was blown faster than a balloon at a cactus party. Just then, a phone rang. It was Western, telling Andre that Ben was dead, and you could practically hear lightning striking him. Andre turned around in rage, and Kane owned up to having killed Ben with the confidence of someone lying to a kindergarten teacher. Andre didn't show mercy. He tied Kane to a chair, sweat pouring down like it was audition time for a horror movie. For most people, it would be a nightmare, but for Kane, it was just another Tuesday. He shook the crossbow bolts in his leg like a buddy. Kane screamed in a monotone voice, "Ouch, that really hurts." Andre brandished some pliers and asked if he understood pain. Kane answered, "Yeah, I hate pain," then launched into a dramatic act, pretending to pass out like a daydreaming mime. Just as Weston urged Andre to finish it, Kane was giving the performance of his life. Andre pulled out a knife, intending to make an end to it all, when Roscoe, in an attempt to assist Kane, threw him a knife, and unexpectedly, it ended up fully embedded in Kane's palm. At the decisive instant, Roscoe heroically leaned on a cane for support, triumphantly overcoming the enormous and unexpected physical challenge, and neatly taking care of Andre in the process. Roscoe bandaged Kane's wounds. Sirens outside. Time to move before they're caught. After Roscoe distracted the police, Kane went to the balloon store, barging in to demand Weston release his hostage. Weston was taken aback for a moment, but soon realized this was the lost puppy he had been tracking. He shot at him without hesitation. After some tussle, Weston revealed that Sherry was actually his sister. The plot thickens, like a bad soap opera. Weston burst into laughter, a laugh that felt like a knife stab in Kane's heart. Though Kane couldn't feel physical pain, this emotional blow nearly knocked the wind out of him. Turns out Sherry wasn't just a victim. She was the inside woman for a gang of thieves. Absolutely. Every coincidence, every caring moment, every intimate second was undeniably a part of an elaborate con. Kane never thought Sherry was playing him. Weston clearly was enjoying the show. In his moment of shock, Weston took him down with a tranquilizer gun faster than a magician pulling a rabbit. Ready to crush him, Sherry jumped in from behind to save the day. Weston struck Sherry across the face, demanding to know precisely what on earth she was doing. Sherry urged her brother to make a run for it, saying she'd say to keep Kane company. A gunshot shattered the silence. Finally, the cops showed up like they were late to the party. They swiftly took control of the scene, and Kane was loaded into an ambulance like a high-priced delivery. Barbara was ready to intercept Sherry, but Weston wasn't finished yet, and he suddenly opened fire, unleashing multiple rounds in succession. The police took Weston down, while Sherry grabbed a bag of cash faster than you could say jackpot. Sherry dashed toward the ambulance, while Kane fought to free himself, literally breaking his thumb in the process. Weston spotted Kane struggling, and in a wild move, Kane slapped the board right on Weston's face. Just when Weston thought he had Kane down, Kane countered fiercely with a surgery knife jab. The knife hit Weston like a ton of bricks, while Kane swung like he was playing a video game. In a race against life and death, Kane finally landed a stab in Weston's leg. In a moment of crisis, Kane managed to thrust his needle with all his might and finally sighed with relief. Yet Weston was still not finished with him, relentlessly pursuing him. Weston seized Kane's hand and snapped it like a twig while dramatic music played in the background. Kane bravely seized a random wire and tightly clutched Weston's thigh, displaying a heroic struggle as if saving the world. Finally, when Kane woke up in the hospital, he had been through the ringer, and living wasn't easy, was it? The good news. Kane conquered everything. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more epic tales.